Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. I'm Mahmoud Bayoumi, math teacher. I will explain today a lesson for grade 3. Our lesson today is draw scaled bar graph. Draw scaled bar graph. Our objectives is to draw scaled bar graph and to know how to obtain useful information from a set of data. Now, open your book, page 703. First, what is the bar graph? The bar graph uses a different information, uses bars of different lengths or heights to show data. Again, a bar graph use bar of different lengths or heights to show data. In grade 2, you use the bar graph with a scale of 1. A scaled bar graph can use scale greater than 1, as we will see now. First, we want to read example 1. This example. Milo surveyed 5 grades to find the number of May birthdays. He recorded the data in a tally chart. All of you know what is the tally chart. The tally chart is the way to show information, to show data. It has 2 columns, one of them with words and the other with tallies, which we draw lines, vertical lines, to represent the number of each word in column 1. He recorded the data in a tally chart. We want to display these data in a vertical bar graph. Vertical bar graph. How to draw this vertical bar graph? First, we draw a rectangle. I will maximize this page to show you that. Draw a rectangle, label the side and bottom of the graph to describe the information, and give the graph title, like that. Choose a scale. This is called scale. A scale is a set of numbers that represent the data organized into equal intervals. Organized into equal intervals. Then we draw the bars. How to draw the vertical bars to match the data shown in this tally chart. Look at this graph. We have here the scale, which may be different in another example, and we have labels to show us the information of our example, and we have rows. These rows have to be equal. Each interval with the same distance with the others. Here each line stands for 2 students because our scale is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Now go to the next page, page 704. Page 704. Look at this example. Data can also be displayed in a horizontal bar graph, in which the bars go from left to right, not from down to up like the previous one. We will read this example now. Desmond surveyed his friends about their favorite summer sport. We want to display the result in a horizontal bar graph. What is horizontal bar graph? We draw a rectangle also, label the side and the bottom of the graph to describe the information, and we give the graph a title also. Now we will write the scale on the bottom like that. Separate it into 6 equal columns. This is a difference between the vertical bar graph and the horizontal bar graph. Look at the difference now. This horizontal bar graph contains columns, but the vertical bar graph contains rows. Our bars in the horizontal bar graph starting from left to right, but on the vertical bar graph our bars from down to up. Now draw the bars. We will draw horizontal bars to match each number from your data. Look in the tally chart, in our tally chart, which we know before how to make it and what these vertical lines mean. Tennis has 4 vertical lines. Tennis has 4 vertical lines. So we draw a horizontal bar starting from 0 and end with 4. Swimming. Swimming now has 2 groups. What these groups mean? Each group means 5 lines, because we know before in grade 2 how to make this. 1 means 1 vertical line, 2 means 2 vertical lines, 3 means 3 vertical lines, 4 also means 4 vertical lines. But 5, we will not draw 5 vertical lines. We draw 4 vertical lines, and the 5th one will be cross line. So swimming has 2 groups which equals 10. So swimming bar will start with 0 and end with 10, and so on for baseball and biking. Now go to the vertical one to see the difference. We will make it with each other. Tennis was what? Was 4. In the vertical one, we will draw a vertical line, sorry, a vertical bar, end with 4. Swimming has 10 friends, so I will draw vertical bar, end with 10, end with 10. Baseball has 7. 7 is the number between 6 and 8. We haven't any 7 in this scale, but we know that 7 is the number between 8 and between 6 and 8. So we'll draw the bar of baseball till the region between 6 and 8. Then biking, which is 6 friends, so our vertical bar will end with 6. Now this is the answer. The next page, go to page 706. Page 706. Sorry for that. We'll reload this page. Now, look to this example. Yes, this example represents what? Show what? Show horizontal bar graph. From these data and these bars, how many more states border Ohio than Michigan? Write a number sentence. Now we want to compare between the number of borders of Ohio and the number of borders of Michigan. So we will do subtraction. We will subtract the smaller number, which is for Ohio, from the greater number, which is for Michigan. Ohio has how many bordering states? It is in region between 4 and 6. What is the number between 4 and 6? Yes, it is 5. Michigan has what? Michigan has 3. So the greater number is for Ohio. So we will do that. 5 minus, yes, 3. 5 minus 3, which equals 2. Question 6. How many more states borders Tennessee than Ohio and Florida combined? So we will do addition first between Ohio and Florida. So I will do plus between Ohio is what? Ohio is 5. Florida is what? Florida is 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. Now I will make the comparison. I will find the difference between Tennessee and Ohio and Florida combined. Tennessee has what? Yes, has 8. So we'll do subtraction. 8 minus 7. 8 minus 7 is what? Yes, it is easy. It is 1. Now go to this bar graph, which is vertical. See the difference? Notice the difference now between the horizontal bar graph and the vertical one. Read the question. One more person respond that a boat is his favorite way to travel. Write an addition equation to show the total number of students that were surveyed. So we will do addition or subtraction. We want to find the total. So we will do addition, yes. We will add all of these 3 bars number, and also don't forget the 1 for the boat, the additional 1. So I will do that. 3 plus the plane has 5, so 5 plus car has what? Has 2. Don't forget this one more person. Yes, plus 1 equals what? 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 2 is, yes, 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So our answer is 11. The last question. How many times as many students prefer to travel by plane and train combined as by car? So I will do plus first between plane and train. Plane has 5 plus train has 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. Now, what is the number of car? What is the number of car? Car has 2 students. 2 students prefer car. So, I will do subtraction between 8 and 2. So, I will write what first? 2 minus 8 or 8 minus 2? Yes, 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2 is what? Yes, it is 6. Now, we have finished our lesson. I hope you understand, and I hope to see you soon.